Today in our 2013 Ford Fusion, we're going to be test fitting the Yakima JetStream roof rack system, consisting of part numbers Y00426. These are the JetStream crossbars up at the top here. These also come in silver. We'll also be using the baseline towers here, part number Y00146. And finally, we'll be using the fit kit here, and that's going to be part number Y00110. And we'll also, for the rear, we're going to be using part number Y00102. We already have a front bar installed here, and this is a great roof rack system to carry a wide variety of accessories on your roof while freeing up space inside your Fusion, such as bike racks, cargo baskets, or cargo boxes. It simply clamps around your existing door frame here, and the bars themselves have a nice aerodynamic shape to them, which will help cut down the wind noise and drag while you drive. Removing our end cap here, you can utilize T-track accessories with this as well, and what sets this apart from other roof rack systems is instead of having to remove the strip completely to install those T-track accessories, you simply push down the rubber strip in the center and slide those into place. Our end caps for our towers here can be removed, and here you can see how the clamp installs and tightens down. Once these are put into place, these do have these plastic knockouts that you can replace with the Yakima SKS lock system, which is sold separately, to secure this to your roof, but also possibly make it key to life with the accessories you're hauling as well. With the fit kit here, both the clip and the pad are protective to make sure that we don't damage the roof of your vehicle once it's being installed. And how we got the front one into place after everything was assembled, we measured from our windshield here back to the front portion here, and you'll find these measurements in your instructions. But we're also going to show you how the rear bar goes into play, and that's pretty much going to mimic how we did it with the front one too. So we have our rear bar partially assembled on our table here. You're going to have everything you need to install it, tightening tools and all that. So our first step is we're going to kind of flip our bar upside down, and then we're going to start assembling our tower to put on the other end of the bar. So we'll first take that, and then we'll take these two pieces here, which come with the bar itself as part of its fit for these. And we'll take the plastic piece, which pushes on the top portion of the tower, and you're going to hear a little bit of a click. And then there's a screw in the center here. Our top metal bracket's going to go in there. We'll pull out this tab here. See how that pulls out. And that'll reveal the screw on the bottom. We'll take our included tool here, and now we're not going to tighten this down all the way because we need to have this loose for when we figure out our pitch and our toe for our tower here. We'll get it to that point there, and this simply slides into the existing channel here. One thing to note, there is this strip that was initially installed in this when we started. How this works is you remove the strip, put the towers in place, and then cut the strip to length and put it back into place. But for demonstration purposes, we're just going to go ahead and leave it out. All right, so we'll take the top portion here and slide it into our channel. I'll push that into place. Now what's really neat about this, you're going to see these series of numbers here. You're going to look in your instructions and find out what the spacing between the towers is supposed to be and find that measurement. And put it in its proper place. Make sure that's correct on both sides. And this is where you start adjusting your pitch and your toe. We'll show you how to do that. Looking on the tower here, you're going to see 3 notches on both sides. This side is the pitch, this side is the toe. For this particular vehicle, and this is going to be facing the rear of the vehicle, we're going to have it in position C, which is the 3rd notch. So we'll move it, we'll tighten it down until you hear 2 audible clicks from our tool. And then with our pitch here, or with our toe here, excuse me, you want that in the center portion or the number 2 portion, which it is. Tighten that down. Now, so this would be 1, 2, 3, and A, B, and C. All right, Now we can take part of our clip kit here. We're going to take our pads, we're going to snap those into place, and then finally we'll take our end cap for our bar and push that into place as well. Now we can start setting this on the roof of our vehicle. I'm going to first open both of the rear doors. Then I'm going to set that rear bar in place. What we do next is we're going to measure from the center of the bar to the center of the rear bar and make sure that's even on both sides. Again, you'll find this information in your fit guide here. Center to center. All right, now we can start installing our clips, or clamps, I should say. First, I'm going to come to the screw up at the top here. We're going to loosen that up a little bit. So when we first install the clamp, it's not making contact with our door frame. And how these slide into place, it's very easy. You just go into the bottom slot, kind of push up a little bit, and that's how they hang into place. And you see it's not making contact at all. Then I go to that same screw, we'll tighten it up, and it'll fall into place gently. We'll repeat this on the other side. Looks like that one's actually loosened up already. At this point, what we can do is start to very loosely tighten everything up and get it kind of snug on the door frame, then go back and forth until it's completely tightened down. And what's nice about this tool that we're using, you're going to hear those clicks, so you're not going to over tighten it once it gets to its proper torque. And of course, if I didn't say it before, go ahead and push that top slot shut. Now, it looks like that's already ready. You can go to the other side and repeat that. Then our final step is we're going to put our end caps into place, and then I'm going to give you a couple quick measurements, and this is going to give you an idea of how high this sits off the roof of your vehicle. The two tabs on the bottom here fit in like so. Just kind of push into place. All right. Now measuring from the center of the roof to the bottom of the bar, it's going to be about 3.5 inches. And from the center to the top of the bar, it's going to be about 4 5/8 of an inch. So that's more than enough space for those accessories that wrap around your bars as opposed to use the T-tracks where it won't make contact with your roof. Plus, you shouldn't have an issue of using your sunroof when this is installed as well. Both of these bars have a combined carrying capacity of 165 pounds, but you always want to double check with your vehicle's manual to make sure your roof can take those weights and go by their recommendations. And there you have it for the Yakima JetStream roof rack system on our 2013 Ford Fusion.